everyone, I'm a admin of this world. I'm gonna explain how all the old fruits died in this world. Gore warning, this was tragic for me and my boss. First we have Melon. He was going for a swim in the lake, but he didn't know the lake had dangerous bacteria. The lake had a lot of brain-eating amoeba. He dived headfirst into the lake. He had a lot of fun in it, but tragedy struck. He got out of the lake and went home on his scooter. Then he got a really bad headache and passed out. Then the lake was drained, but no one went there, so his body was never found. Bacteria, ants, worms, and flies started to break down his body. Next up, we have Pumpkin. He was trying to fix a leak in his roof. Don't even think about this, you could slip and fall to your death. He was about to get another tool, but the hammer went back, causing him to slip. His house was like 3 stories. He almost flipped. He hit his back on his balcony. Then he went headfirst onto concrete. He tore his head open and his foot ripped off his leg. He died on the spot. Next up, Corn. He was walking home from school, but someone wanted what was in his backpack. The stranger shot Corn in the ankle. He fell onto the ground. The stranger shot him again. And again. After he killed Corn, he stole Corn's phone, house keys, and his leftover lunch money. And then he ran off. He was never found. Next we have Apple. She was playing with her little brother with water guns. Little did she know her brother had put an untested liquid in his water gun, and it burned her skin, eyes, and caused an allergic reaction. It was cold at first, then about 2 seconds after it been on her skin, it started to feel like 100 bees stung you. It got so bad her brain was damaged and was completely dead, but her heart was still beating, the brain was alive, but in a zombie-like mind, and her skin broke out. She began to attack her brother, so he screamed, and their father came outside. Her dad came out with a mace. He knew he had to kill his zombie daughter. He swung the mace, but it did nothing except put tiny holes in her chest. Then he got bit, so he had to do a brutal fist fight. He got infected, but ended up winning, and his daughter did. Next up, Tomato. He died before Pumpkin, but he and Pumpkin got into a fight. Pumpkin said his brain was smaller than an ant's, and said his face was ugly. That made Tomato mad, causing him to push Pumpkin. Pumpkin floored Tomato. Pumpkin got so mad he broke the jar with tomato in it, and his other tomatoes. The tomatoes immediately got bacteria on them and died within an hour. Pumpkin gave the body to the hospital for people without arms, legs, or something. Pumpkin immediately got arrested after he gave the body away. But before that, he actually ate Tomato. For the last person, we have Cactus. Her family was out camping. She was looking at the fire, but she got too close and she caught fire with no one to hear her. Her family said they were out to get firewood, but the mom and dad still was found guilty. She had to go through 22 seconds of pain, then she died in the fire pit. Her parents were responsible. They shouldn't have left their daughter near fire. They came back to find the campsite really smoky, and later they ended up in jail, and their son was relying on his aunt and uncle.